All right.
For some reason, I comfort watch Family Guy. I don't know.
So I made a server. I made a general. You want to just go in there and we'll have the conversation? I think I invited you. All right. We'll see you there then. What's up, guys?
I'm here.
All right. So I'm gonna ask that. I guess I'm gonna ask that you guys don't yell at each other if you can avoid it, because as funny as that is, I think that it's for the conversation's sake, it'd be good to avoid yelling.
Homie, I saw the Slime Beast stream and how cringe that turned out. Nah, I'm not gonna.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess TCR, you seem like you had some questions or statements to talk about in chat. You were responding a lot. You were saying this is not true, that's not true.
Yeah, a lot of what this guy says is just not
so
true.
I guess I'm curious to hear if you could start. We can kind of go point by point. If you have a claim, we can try to dissect it. If you have something you want to talk about, we can, you know what I mean?
So, one, I paid for the server in 2022, right after I discovered my first video of Moths that I had ever seen, 99 Stomps. That story is
said it was Amber Alert, and then you said you didn't watch it.
No.
I have you on camera saying that with your own voice. I proved that in both my videos. So,
Brody, I saw both your videos.
And then you should know that, and you should probably understand what you say with your own words.
I saw multiple videos you made, man. The first one
I
saw was 99 Stomps.
Here's the thing. What do you want?
I already got it. You're just not shutting the fuck up.
You won't get my name out of your dick sucker on Twitter.
You've been tweeting about me every day, dude.
I said I smoked all your weed, which I know you smoked dirt, so you know that's not true. Yes, and I'm going to continue to say I smoked your weed. You fucked over my income out of pure jealousy because you admitted it. You took income from my child, motherfucker. No shit.
I mean, why are you
what?
Allowed... You're screaming right now?
Oh my god.
Let's take that chill pill.
Oh my
Let's
god.
Go over this one by one.
Okay, cope, motherfucker. Answer the question then.
Well, you're seething and yelling and talking.
Okay, TCR, can we avoid the "you're mad"? Can we talk about stuff? Let's just talk about what's happening.
I mean, I'm trying to.
In front of your mom, dude, and let a pedophile run muck in your Discord.
Okay, Plague Moth. Before you say that, let's talk about what we talked about before. Let's not get to the ad hom, the Discord pedo. I don't know what happened there.
Did he die?
I'm literally trying to respond, but I can't.
Okay, okay. Just everyone. Okay, TCR, just respond. Just respond right now without the ad hom. Just respond.
I'll try no ad homs. The first off is that he said that I did this out of jealousy. I didn't. I'm not jealous of the Gore guy's income. I probably would rather die than have his.
Then why?
Income. You were selling like snuff R73, dude.
You did not prove it. Beyond 2020. Why didn't you take screenshots in 2022? Why were the screenshots dated 2021?
I got screenshots from 2022 in my video of patrons in your server asking mods where to get the uncensored Gore videos.
Those people that were kicked that you fucking sent in there, or whoever sent in there and got ignored. No shit, dumbass. So where was the actual proof of the Gore links, though?
Bro,
you said you have proof of the Gore links in your Patreon.
If you're just gonna scream, why am I responding?
Can he answer the facts then?
I can't answer you if you
TCR, just you can answer now. You can answer.
All right, cool. Like I said, he's saying that I sent those people in there. Proof. I didn't know about him in early 2022.
How is that proof that I stole Gore? That's circumstantial. You said yourself
your mods
linked in 2022. My mods didn't say shit. The only one that did was a kid named Wet Johnson, who was never a mod.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
My moderator.
You want screenshots? We got Dreth who said it. We got Nee who said it. We got.
They said it was Gore in 2022. They said it was Gore in 2023.
Yes.
No. Okay. So out of context screenshots in my general chat that you pay for some reason. Do you have proof that I sold Gore beyond 2021 in your allegation? Do you have proof of that?
I mean, you sold it to me, and I saw it for myself.
Okay, but do you have proof of that? Because you're the only one, allegedly, you and your handful of friends. Do you have proof that I sold this Gore beyond 2021? Yes or no? Yes or no?
homie, is this an interrogation or?
At this point, kinda, I want an answer to the question. That's the only question I've asked you beyond why did you jerk off in front of your mom and tell your audience? And
okay, can we not talk about the jerk off mom thing? That is funny, but I feel like it's not a big deal.
Why did you attack my income?
It's a Tumblr post from 2018.
It's just some cringy. Okay, it's just some cringy story.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
two valid questions.
When I was a teen.
First one was why you attacked my income, and the second one was yes or no. Do you have proof that I did this, or are you just riding the fucking train still?
Okay, so the question will be why did you? Okay, the question TCR is why did you go after his income?
Okay, because he was selling like the snuff. Have you guys heard of Snuff R73?
Second question was, did you have proof? And you said yes, but you said no. You have out of context screenshots.
Am I allowed to talk, or is this guy just gonna like talk over me the moment I start talking?
You can talk.
Answer that. We're not gonna talk about what Snuff R73 is. It's war footage of children. Yes.
I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to talk, dude.
You're trying.
TCR, just go. Just go. Just go. Just go.
Okay, so he was a part of the gore videos that he was selling. One of them was Snuff R73 reacting with Cold Raven, where he is literally watching a video of what appears to be like a mutilated baby after some sort of bombing or something. Like its legs are barely attached. Yeah, I had a strong emotional negative reaction to seeing some of your uncensored videos, like with Funky Town Redux, where you literally talk about how funny it is when the guy gets his vocal cords cut and it makes his voice high pitched. I found that to be incredibly. You are literally selling cartel execution merchandise on your merch store on your Twitter right now, and you're talking about how you're no, that is the reason why. That is my reason, because you are selling videos involving children being hurt and murderlated.
But it's interesting because that video never made it to my Patreon. It was there and it was taken down.
It was on your Discord, dude. How did I get it?
And yes, because you pulled the fucking screenshot in 2020 from 2021.
2022.
So what happened in 2022 and 2023 we were in my Discord? How come none of those screenshots are dated for them with those links in them? Can you answer that question?
They are, though. Like, I showed a lot of screenshots. Like,
you showed a lot of screenshots, but none of the links with those dates. Why?
I mean, literally, there are screenshots of your mods. I mean, give me a second.
No, I answer the question. Why?
Homie, you're not interrogating me. So you can shut the fuck up. You can ask me questions, but this is not an interrogation, dude.
Oh, buddy, you were trying to turn it around, but you can't. You're dodging a question that's very,
I'm not dodging a question. You're just making it impossible to answer. And when I give you answers, you just say, no, that's wrong. Like,
your question, why do you not have screenshots of these links that you allege were in my Discord beyond 2021?
I do, though. I took. Okay,
you said I have mods. So I have screenshots. I have testimony from your mods and other bullshit. So does this make sense?
You don't, though, because you never showed any of that in your video. So
do I need to show you everything?
Yeah,
I mean, like, but is it an interrogation? You won't answer the question. The way I look at it, you fucking lost. Okay, you have pictures.
What are you even saying right now, dude?
What are you saying right now?
So I guess just to let chat know what. In our little picture of it looks like this is a Funky Town t-shirt that I guess you're selling right now. Is that real justification for selling something this? I mean, it's just making fun of someone, like a video of someone dying, right? That's what Funky Town is.
Also, the next links he provided here again have no dates. That's from 2021.
Okay, but you said that Snuff R73
there briefly and was removed. And
why
again,
did you move it to Discord?
That you had it in beyond 2021. Do you have proof?
Question.
Do you again, or do you have proof of your claim beyond dateless screenshot? Okay, a screenshot here.
That's from my DMs with Drethric, where he's saying that he confirming that the gore room
had my
existed.
deleted videos from Patreon. The uncensored gore content stopped in 2021 because they were monitoring my content. The very same agent you talked to, Magda, is the same one who shut down my first Patreon, Austin. It's the same thing. So again, do you have screenshots? Yes, I have proof of that. Do you have screenshots proving that these links were in my Discord beyond 2021?
Okay.
No, do you or do you not? I'm not talking about what someone said out of context.
It's in the video.
Okay, what the fuck? That's not. This is what you show, but there's not even dates on this. There's an out of context screenshot. And then there's one with no dates, and then you want to go, oh, he bad because he sells shirt. I don't give a fuck about your opinion of what I sell. I want to know the facts of the matter.
I don't really give a fuck about your opinion, dude.
You reported something under false pretenses because you were upset.
I didn't, though.
And worried about your money. Yes, that's why they're investigating now.
Why? Where does my money come into this? Like, at all? Like, other than the fact that you reacting to gore videos could like lead to another Logan Paul situation.
Oh, really? Because sponsors so fucking care that they continually sponsor me.
Nah, but YouTube advertisers do, and you've been trying to fight the age restrictions.
Are you?
And you won't age restrict your own videos either.
I know you claim to be autistic, but you're not that stupid, right?
So you're gonna call autistic people like stupid? Like you're just gonna make fun of just?
Okay, come on. That doesn't really matter, TCR. Just like it's just.
I'm just saying, you stupid fuck.
I can't.
Are you really gonna try to pull the autism card again?
No,
answer the question or you lose the fucking debate. Do you have screenshots proving that the shit was in my Discord?
Do you think like screeching like a monkey? Like I do. I already said that.
Then show them now. Post them.
You're gonna need to give me a second, man.
Just give him a sec. Give him a sec. He's gonna get.
I literally cannot focus with you screaming in my ears, man. So I'm just gonna mute you, and I'm not gonna respond to you anymore. And if Tom wants to ask me a question, he can. You can spurg and quiet.
Keep replying to me beyond a block on Twitter, you pussy.
But I can't. It's hard to focus like at all when you have this guy like screaming in your ear. But yeah, specifically, he wanted something proving that the gore room existed. It's kind of hard because he fucking deleted all the evidence that would have proved them one way or the other. But we got plenty of circumstantial evidence of people asking for gore and getting access to it. See, first off, I'd like to take a look at this. This screenshot, I will admit, is from Kiwi Farms right here. This is why it's with an old profile picture. But as you can tell, it's of a lower resolution than the screenshots that I took because I took it on a higher resolution monitor and from a different source. But someone took a full screenshot of the exact message that Moth claims was in his announcement channel, but was actually in a room titled Super Secret Videos. In this here, he says, my Patreon is temporarily down. It's okay because we needed some changes around here. I'm appealing the takedown, and if we have to rebuild it, so be it. If we get the same page back, awesome. Regardless, this will be a new format for Patreon. Tier 1 gets access to the infamous gore and all Patreon exclusive videos. Tier 2, weekly live Q&A, maybe Discord VC, and 100% uncensored gore content. Literally. All access to full mixtape / gore clips and my videos, no restrictions. I will be live on Twitch every Sunday when we move sometime after 08/16/21. I'm just saying, if his Patreon was nuked in August of 2021 and this like content had been completely scrubbed, I just don't know how I was accessing these links and downloading these videos. If you want to compare the resolution here, because you see that's the one from screenshot from Kiwi Farms.
So I guess your guys' main contention is the date of this actually happening, because I think Plague Moth is saying this is from 2021, but TCR, you're saying this is from 2022 or 3?
Would you like me to prove this?
He didn't stop selling. This was on his page until about, I want to say.
Do you have like a date? I just wish there was a date on the picture.
On the stream, the first stream he did on me, I have an audit log that shows he deleted it literally at 6 p.m. right before he started streaming the first time about me on February.
He deleted 28th. What? The gore room or something?
There was no gore room.
The super secret video room had several different layers of like stuff in it. First off, there was the censored videos that had been likely removed from YouTube. There were the uncensored videos, some of which were actually like kind of benign, like the Asimov crucifixion. That one, from what I understand, is a fake video, but it also had stuff like Snuff R73 of Cold Raven, One Girl 99
Okay, so
Stomps,
this is
ISIS
2021
Human
again. What are you
Slaughterhouse,
talking
Mexican
about?
Chainsaw Execution, the Guerrero Flang, and Ghost Rider Revisit. These videos I do have downloaded as evidence on my computer.
They're my old
So,
videos.
you know, if I have to send like
What the
if I had to send like an adult his reactions to these videos where he's like literally laughing at like.
So I guess my question is like, your main contention is just that he didn't stop selling it. Is that the issue?
Yeah, he was selling it. I didn't like. Here's the thing. I didn't like know Plague Moth like as a person, right? I just got autoplayed into 99 Stomps. Saw a description where he said that he was like, I don't know. In the description, he was saying that he was selling the uncensored version on Patreon. So I wanted to do my due diligence.
So this first screenshot is from.
That you can't really tell.
One of them doesn't have a date. It's cropped. It says, "Why did the super secret channel get removed?" And the next one it says,
That's one's from 21-22.
This one just has nothing. Before. I just wish there was more around this one because it's just like it's cropped. And the second one says
a lot of the screenshots are cropped. He deleted the general chat so you couldn't go through it. But I do have an archive of the general chat from like late December to like the day he deleted everything. So these are all archived. I can send you the full like HTML.
This person's using Discord light mode. That's worse than Gore. And the new
NSFL
some of the
people who
tier
send
2.
me screenshots are.
Moth said that Discord members get uncensored vids. True. Please add me if someone has an answer. This person said Patreon members king. Is this person a mod or something? Who is this?
Yeah. You can tell by the purple name. Anyone with purple names in these screenshots are mods.
So is that person a mod, Plague Moth?
They answered about the iceberg, yes. The first one, Dwayne the Glock, we booted because they're literally a mole. They didn't talk beyond that. They joined and then asked that specifically.
But this other person, you're saying they did, they were a mod. What do you mean by iceberg? What is that? What is that in reference to? You did a gore iceberg?
Most of it's public. Most of it's public. It's not gore. It starts with shock content and gets to more depraved shit, and then it goes into full documentaries about the most depraved shit on the internet.
But you were showing, you had like an uncensored version is what you're saying? Like
nope, never.
Not the iceberg.
Never ever, no. That was made way after that.
So what is this? What is this in reference to then?
Yeah. Okay. So the gore videos were all uploaded in 2021, and I don't think anything else was added to the gore stuff like since 2021. But he left the gore videos there.
No, I didn't. Because I didn't want to have my income taken. I have
while he wasn't updating the list of gore videos, and I didn't know this at the time. I mean, he still was offering the old gore videos. He just moved it from Patreon to Discord.
Then why do all my content say no uncensored gore? Because I was out of fear of my income being taken again after the first round in 2021. Like I said, I require that money and shit for my fucking kid. Insulin's expensive, motherfucker. I pay out of pocket for shit. How is that even like? There's nothing in here. I'm trying to find the screenshot from 20 where these links are. Do you see the links he's had with no dates? I can prove that those are from 2021.
This person said, also to put it bluntly for people who don't know, there's some NSFW content in unknown channel from before Patreon changed rules. But you have to be 18 to use Patreon. Nothing uncensored has been added there. It's just been left there. Now, NSFW, are they talking about porn or are they talking about something else?
I mean, the only thing that was in the video room was, by the way, unknown channel is secret video room. He just deleted the room. So, you know, when you like go back through it, you can't like, it doesn't link back to the actual room anymore. But like, yeah, what he's referring to is the gore videos that were in the secret video room, the censored, the uncensored, and the NSFL iceberg.
So does he have anything that's not out of context that's dated like I asked? Like, that's ridiculous.
I could have taken bigger screenshots when I was there, but I
would have taken
didn't really anticipate this guy openly lying, and I didn't really anticipate him deleting everything and then saying it never existed.
I would have taken screenshots of the gore links with the dates and said, this guy's posting gore in his Discord is what I would have done. Not went to 2021 and started a weird crusade on Twitter. I've not seen anything that's not out of context from Twitter. I've seen even multiple people that could say shit's fake. This isn't fake. This is just out of context nonsense. If I could sell uncensored content, I would be making triple of what I would have made. And that's disgusting, but I didn't have a desire. I wanted to grow my content. After my Patreon got taken down, I realized like you got to grow your content, and uncensored shit was not the way to go.
Do you have something you want to add that could be reading?
I'm not. I can't fucking hear him. You got to tell me what he's saying.
I can't do that. That's impossible. You gotta just undeafen him or whatever.
Okay, I'll undeafen him when I'm not talking.
I can't repeat everything.
I can repeat it, and it wasn't bad or insulting. Basically, I said there's so far, there is a lot of allegations while explaining himself, and then out of context screenshots. But what I would have done was taken screenshots of these alleged gore links with dates and said, hey, that's what's going on, versus going on a Twitter crusade with shit from 2021.
I mean, I'm sorry, dude. You deleted all the evidence. Like, right after I came out, you deleted all the evidence.
I didn't know you existed until you went on your crusade on Twitter. So that's
right, and that's when you deleted everything. So it's kind of convenient. But
why didn't you take evidence of all this shit happening back then? Why do you only have 2021 still?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah,
I'm not talking out of context shit. I'm talking.
All right, you're getting muted again because you're a dumb shit.
I know, because you're losing and you can't win.
So to quickly go over that comment, when we're talking about the videos in question, they're all going to seem like they're from 2021 because he hasn't updated it since 2021. He just kept offering those videos from 2021 well into 2022 with many people still asking and paying specifically to get access. Especially when you got stuff like the Snuff R73 in there.
Nobody's looking for that. Like, that's on Reddit.
I mean, like I said, the screenshots that I took, you can check the resolutions on them. They aren't like pulled from Kiwi Farms, you know, like you can always check. I got access to the server. Admittedly, I kind of sat on this for like 2 months, 3 months, because I was working on another project and I needed to get that done. But the moment I was autoplated to 99, I paid for the Patreon. I wanted to make sure that it was real. But, you know, like when I actually saw 99 stomps, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. So I went to bed, woke up the next day, basically put myself in the editing dungeon to finish up Disturbing Anime. And then I went back into working on Dangerously Stupid YouTubers, at which point I rechecked the Patreon. And that's when I started going through the gore videos and seeing if they actually did contain uncensored gore or not. And while some of them certainly did not, there were plenty of them that were, and there were plenty of people in the Discord post 2021 asking for access to the super secret video room. And this can be confirmed by the chat exports, as well as screenshots and people on Twitter testifying that they got access to it.
There's just a lot of his like
senior staff, or not staff, but like a lot of his senior community members have fucking left and have like decided to join mine. I mean, it's just like, it's just weird, you know. It was like kind of an open secret sort of thing. And I mean, like a lot of the people who defend him like think that it's okay to sell gore and like defend it on that basis. But Moth won't even like agree to the basics of what's being alleged here.
I mean, in a way, he does seem to admit that the fact he sold gore. I guess he's disagreeing with when he stopped selling it, right?
It was in like, yeah, I got like the question I have, right, like, is if we could have proven this beyond a reasonable doubt if he didn't delete the super secret video room,
or maybe if someone screenshotted.
But the thing is, like, you say that, but there's no way for. You understand the problem from me and an outsider's perspective is like you say something like that, but you say you could have. I don't know that.
What do you mean?
You say I could have proved it if he didn't delete the super secret video room. I like how am I supposed to know?
That's not what I'm saying. No, I mean I feel like the circumstantial evidence around it is more than overwhelming. I mean, you got people from his server saying that it existed. You have like people all the time. Like if you go to my comment section, you know, there are people who are saying that they had access to it. There are like. I know Wet Johnson is a guy that he really doesn't like, and he can say whatever he wants about him. But the fact is, Wet Johnson was in that server and was one of his most active members for years.
Moth, not Moth. Sorry. Well, no, I guess actually I do have a question for Moth. Moth, my question is, if you admit to selling gore before, why are you so ardent about the fact that you stopped selling it at a certain point?
Because his claim is that I have done this beyond this time and I'm lying about it. And then he also has slyly implied that I have possessed child exploitation material, which is still in all his videos. I have a question. I really, really like you to ask him since he's too much of a pussy. Yeah, there's a question I need you to ask him since he's too much of a pussy to answer for me. How come he did not take any screenshots of all these links if they were in my Discord beyond that? Because I'm not aware of this. This is like, I've been trying to say this for a long time now. All I'm seeing is 2021, 2021. And I've already said that.
Well, like, yeah, the Gore videos are from 2021, dude. But you left them up there till 2023. And then you deleted the room that would have proved you.
But you don't have proof. But no, you don't have the proof. And burden is on the accuser. You don't have proof. This is circumstantial.
I got proof you deleted the room.
But
the proof he deleted the room is not proof that it was in there, I guess, is my...
I guess what I'm saying is
I'm going to delete my fucking premium content away. That was not
I'm just going to mute him again.
You should not...
Yeah, I mean...
You should not mute him,
I got
TCR.
people say... No, I can't...
What room?
I can't talk when he's screaming into my ears
every time he
hears words into my sentence.
Well, I'll tell you what,
he doesn't stop, and you don't tell him to stop either. So I can either talk and explain myself, or you can moderate it.
Can I ask you one thing, Tom, and I'll shut up for a second?
Okay. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask that you unmute him. I will try to let you explain, and then I'll have him respond. Okay, because like I need to be able to finish my thought before I get interrupted. Okay. Because if I don't, I just look stupid. So before you interrupt, let's let TCR finish his statement. TCR, you were saying that he deleted the super secret Gore videos room. You know when he deleted it, and to you that's circumstantial evidence that it was in there. Is there anything else you wanted to say on that point?
Yeah, because there's also like tons of people in my comment section saying that they saw it. Of course, I fucking paid for it and saw it myself. And like, you know, like obviously you could say that I got the downloads from other sources. But the point is that like, I mean, I know from my own personal experience that I paid for it. And I know that doesn't really mean jack shit, but it's not like I got a reputation of lying about people. The second thing is that there are people in my comments on Twitter, like all over the place, saying that they paid for it and that it was disgusting and that you know, that it was bad. You got like, and it's like the people who like, and anytime anyone comes out and like says that they're like against this shit, Moth just like accuses them of being a pedophile or a predator or like working with predators or being friends with furries.
That is something I wanted to talk about. Moth, it seems like you, if you don't mind me just pitching in here, Moth, it seems like you've called a lot of people pedos. At least that's an impression that a lot of people seem to have. I'm not really sure what that's about, but it seems like you're calling other people pedophiles, including implying that TCR is some kind of groomer or something like that. I guess I'm
literally said he thought I was the nuns on a stream.
So what's up with that?
The only time, and I've actually publicly come out about this on Twitter multiple times, granted my old account got banned, and on stream, the only time I've ever called him specifically a pedo was out of anger, and I have retracted those kinds of statements. However, he has worked with a few, and that's his own fucking problem. Proof? The only time I call about it, Slime Beast.
Well, Slime Beast isn't a predator, and you haven't proven that.
I have, but that's a whole nother ballgame.
No, that is something worth going into. You're saying this guy's a predator. Where's your fucking proof?
So that is a good question. I've heard this Slime
I provided chat logs where he was 26 years old talking to a 13-year-old on a first name basis. She graduated in 2008. He was 26 years old.
Was he Why did that happen? Or something? Okay. Here's my question. Was he sexting her, or was it was it like a private chat?
He also was claimed to know her on a real life basis, as well as favorite all of her weird images and lolicon. Do you have a stance on lolicon?
It doesn't. You never showed proof of that. That's not in your video. You showed like a woman drawn with like a flat chest, but like, you know, just because you're
I'm sorry, I couldn't show her pussy. I know you. I know you're a fucking weirdo like that.
I don't watch porn.
So before you guys interrupt each other, so TCR. You're saying that
this is irrelevant, though.
Zero proof.
Okay, so I'm
trying. There's no proof. It's in my own video where I have Slime Beast defend himself, and honestly, that guy can defend himself way better than I ever could. There's no proof, right? Like all Moth has is that the dude liked the fucking picture 15 years ago, and
like lolicon, that's enough for me.
He doesn't. He's Ace.
Okay.
He doesn't watch porn.
Oh, so him liking the picture is okay. Ace isn't a fucking.
It's
a
not
nice cover for
lolicon,
and
you dumb
both.
shit.
Okay. So what?
This shit's irrelevant to me. My fact of the matter is, does he have proof of these links being in my Discord beyond 2021?
That is.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back to that. We can't. We're at an impasse.
Okay, so as far as that particular situation with the links in the super secret gore videos room, I guess the where we can leave it off on that note before we move on would be TCR. You're saying that you saw it, a lot of other people saw it. To you, to your audience, that's the circumstantial evidence of you having all collectively seen it is enough for you to say that
yes,
it was in there. But obviously,
his own mod. No, even further than that, I have some of his mods in my Patreon server right now who have told me that it was in there, and it's kind of fucked up that he's lying.
Can you tell me the names of some of those mods?
I made a promise that I would not reveal any identities because Moth has a tendency to like.
I guess the problem with that is that
I know that's just kind of my word, but like
that is the problem with it. It's like I understand. I think you have good intentions, but it's like if the mods.
I understand that, but I'm just saying if you were part of that community, if you paid at a tier 2 level, you would have had access to it. It's
but I'm just saying, like, unless
you had the same videos though, so how's that true?
Unless I'm like your dad, like there's no reason for me to necessarily believe that because
but there is like tons of people in the comment section and on Twitter who are like, yeah, this room was there, but I think it should have been allowed to be there. Like people who are on Moth's side who are saying the gore was there, but it's okay.
It strikes me as I feel like there should be one screenshot at least. Don't you understand where my problem is with that? Like I feel like there should be one.
I mean, like I said, there is. It's just like it's not like people are retaking the same screenshot every year that it's up. Okay, right. So it's just that one from 2021, but it's not like that was deleted until February 2023 when he deleted the entire room before he went on live stream showing that the room never existed minutes after he deleted it.
Okay, so I guess
because his original claim was that the room never existed. Now there was no gore in that room. And it's changed.
Moth,
and that's the thing that frustrates me.
I'd like to let you respond, and then we can move on from this particular point, because it seems to me like you guys you're not gonna get one way or the other.
No, we are, because he's not going to admit to the basic facts to the situation, because it will make him look bad.
So
how about we call a fucking truce and stop it, because I'm tired. I have better things to do.
What? Sorry, TCR, do you have him muted?
Yeah, I do.
Can you unmute him? I promise I will try to moderate you guys.
Okay.
So what Plague Moth just said is that he would like to call a truce on this particular issue because he feels that it's unproductive. Would you be willing to end the issue on the gore room, because you guys seem to disagree, but there's no proof for your side directly. So I guess what he's asking is for you to not talk about it anymore, and then you can stop shitting on each other.
Period. I'm talking about from me as well. Do you want to shut the fuck up about each other and move on? Jokes and all.
I mean, homie, I tried
to... Don't put blame on it. I asked you, can you just answer the question like man?
I'm not going to give you a lesser no, so you can like sit the fuck down and listen, because you're not going to get that. What's going to happen is...
suck me.
Okay. Plague Moth. Let's let TCR give his statement, because you asked a question.
Yeah.
We'll let him respond.
Well, his statement seemed to be quite aggressive.
I'm not gonna.
Well, I understand it. It might be aggressive, but I just want to let him respond, and then you can say what you want. You're gonna sit your white ass down and listen, okay?
Yes, Daddy.
So, like, I when all this drama came out, like obviously when it first happened, I kind of hit the ground running. With a lot of this stuff, I was fueled by emotions. I got really upset because I had seen a few child and like baby videos that this guy was selling, and yeah, I went on the fucking warpath. I thought that this guy might have been so sick that he would have actually owned what I believed to be at the time a snuff film involving children. Obviously, I didn't do my research, and I apologize for that in my video.
So
but I'm trying leaving.
Just to stop you for a sec. Specifically, the thing about Daisy's destruction, would you say that was wrong?
I would say that as a reporter, right, as someone who's reporting on the situation, I should have did more due diligence when talking about this subject, because it's more nuanced than that.
Okay.
Because when it comes to daisies, Moth has been contradictory with his statements on it, and I thought that contradiction immediately meant like liar.
But it
that
doesn't. It doesn't.
He's hiding. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
What
well,
because like originally he said that I had seen it on accident on 4chan. Then it's like I'd never seen it before, and then it like turns into I got all of the footage from DuckDuckGo, but actually I never got it from a news story, but I got it. Yeah. To this, right? Like, because there have been periods of time where like I've tried to ignore this guy for like weeks or like months, and then he'll just like come at me. I was working with his mod Dreth to rectify my issues, specifically getting the Amber Alert video age restricted and 99 Stomps age restricted, and then removing all the minors from his community. Because originally Moth wasn't really keen on removing the minors because he said that his fan room for his gore videos and reactions was moderated well enough for children to be in there. And I'm just like, if you're an 18 plus content creator, there's like no reason for kids to be there at all. There's just not really any videos that they can watch from Moth that should lead them to being a fan. They shouldn't be congregating in a community full of people who watch beheading videos. And I'm not saying that if you watch one out of morbid curiosity that you're bad. I'm just saying that if you're with a community of thousands of other people who watch and are dedicated to a YouTube live reactor whose entire business premise is watching, you know, these gory videos, I just don't really think that there's any reason why someone under the age of 18 needs to be inside participating within that community. And, you know, after I worked with them to facilitate some communication, and then Moth out of nowhere makes a video where he claims that I'm like intimidating his mod, that I'm using him to get his docs, and all these other things that Dref said. Let's twist.
It feels like we're kind of getting in the weeds here. Like you're kind of just.
It's been 6 months of this. I'm just saying that I've tried ignoring him before, and I've tried like being amicable, and I've tried reaching out, and every time I have, he just like tries to find dirt and then make a video.
But now,
and, like,
I mean, at least now, like, I don't know. Maybe this is it.
He's lying. He lies all the time. He still won't even admit to the gore. What makes me think that I should believe him now, especially like when he's been, I don't know, he's like repeatedly calling me an incel pedo defender. And honestly, I would like to go on some of those claims too, because I got the 4th degree over reporting the gore Discord. So
it wasn't a gore Discord, and the Discord's the same one, and it's still up. What are you
Moth,
talking?
Do you watch gore videos? And is this Patreon for your fans?
My Patreon doesn't have. I don't have a Patreon anymore.
Well, was it?
Content has no.
Was
gore
your
on
Patreon for your fans of your gore reaction videos?
Why can you not answer questions?
I can.
No, you can't. Where are the gore links from 2022 and 2023?
We're not talking about the gore links. We're talking about your content.
So you're going to
do you watch gore videos? And if so, do people pay for your Patreon because they're a fan of you watching and reacting to gore videos?
Actually, I'd wager no. I've already answered that question.
So you don't think that your fans are paying for your reactions? They don't. You don't think that they're fans of you because of that?
The 4,000 to 5,000 patrons or subscriber stars or whoever, actually,
they're not there because they saw a gore reaction video or you talking about a gore situation, and then they paid for it.
Documentaries that were there for over a year.
So you think that it's only for the documentaries, nothing else? Like they heard about your documentaries and they came to your Patreon, because they only wanted those documentaries. They didn't see any of your content.
I can supplement your point probably here. So if they're going to my content for gore, why would they pay for it when they can go to Reddit to see the same shit uncensored without
You're missing the point. I'm asking if your content on YouTube is centered around gore.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
Mostly, right? Like you're talking about gore, you're talking about NSFL, you're talking about Ronnie your most viewed video is about a guy who killed himself, dude. Like,
correct, and his family thanked me. His mother.
I really don't care man.
I know.
Like, I mean, honestly, your Ronnie McNutt video, the only disrespectful
mind,
thing about it is the thumbnail, which I think is incredibly distasteful. But I mean, obviously you don't, dude. You
No,
really shown that
really
you have
don't.
no shame. Like, I can tell you don't care. But
yeah. So where's the point?
The point is that you make gore videos. There's no reason why kids need to watch that, and there's no reason why those minors should have been in your server, no matter how well moderated it is. Your content is just not appropriate.
Everything has changed by your little request. So what is your problem still, and where are the links that you have proof of?
Well, that you changed the point again, because I was only bringing that stuff. I was only bringing that stuff up because you know, I've already talked to you about how I tried to resolve things amicably with you. And, you know, I don't think that after you've called me a pedophile or a pedophile defender or said I'm best friends with Fergie for the 50th fucking time, that we can just say, let's bury the hatchet, dude.
Child exploitation material. You and your friends both, including the fucking toe elf.
Proof?
So tell me. Proof? Go on your fucking miserable Twitter.
Proof that, like...
Hop another Adderall, go on the Twitter, homie.
I never said that, like... Okay. So we need to go back to that a little bit, because I haven't been saying that you've owned or had access to daisies since like the beginning of this drama.
When you thought that I wasn't getting my channel back and you were quote dancing on my career, but I
never did that though. I said that I hope you get your channel back because false DMCA
I got it back when you found out the reports came back from Slime, right?
What? No, I woke up. I had the live stream pulled up, and then when I woke up in the morning, the live stream wasn't available because the channel had been terminated.
You want to know something?
And then I took a screenshot of that, and you can check the time. It was like right before I went to work. And I was like, damn.
Why is your story so mapped out all the time? Every detail to the time, to what you're doing, how you're doing it. Fuck, I'm surprised you didn't tell me the weather, dude.
I mean, so you're mad that I give evidence and explain myself, and then you're mad that I don't?
So, do you have proof that there was gore in my Discord beyond 2021?
We're not going back to that topic, dude. I mean, there's plenty of it. My video's up. Your mods are saying that it's fucking there. Like, dude, you've been caught dead to rights.
So what's your? No, not really. You're just really dead set on
I mean, you literally, again, there's a lot that goes into proving something like that, and I mean, I spent an hour.
I agree with
in the video, and most people kind of agree with that.
Where are we going? Like, what do you want?
I'm just saying that I don't really have, I don't really care for burying the hatchet with you when you're like privacy complaining me, DMCAing me, calling me a pedophile, saying that Slime Beast is a pedophile.
This is a question I wanted to ask, I guess. Moth, I noticed that there seems to be claims from TCR that you're privacy complaining and DMCAing his stuff. Is that real? Did you do that?
The only thing I filed was one DMCA under my own name.
You filed a privacy complaint.
Okay. TCR, can we let him? Did you file a privacy complaint?
I guess it was whatever one it was. I was trying to get my image out of the picture. I don't care if he uses whatever he says. I just really don't like my private streams and other things that I have deleted. That's actually a violation of DMCA copyright law.
That's not.
What do you mean? I guess my question is, what do you mean private stream?
I guess I privacy struck him. I don't know. I'm trying to get my images out of his videos because I don't like that. That's weird. You can say whatever you want.
So you don't even know what a privacy complaint is, but you filed one.
So technically,
I'm not sure which one it is because he's switched this up.
How many subs do you have? How the fuck do you not know this?
Legally,
I'm confused myself here.
Legally speaking, Moth, you can't. If he uses, unless he posts your address. Which even that is not really illegal unless he encourages people to go fuck with you.
Oh, you're talking about that video. No, he just guided his users to my Kiwi Farms thread, which contains my docs. That's why I privacy struck it.
So you
I forgot about
struck
that.
A video which guided people to your.
You also claimed the part that showed the cease and desist. Are you planning on acting on that, by the way? Like, do you know what the point of a cease and desist is?
Do you know how the first steps of a cease and desist? I know you have writers because you can't write very well, but do you know what that means?
I mean, I know what a cease and desist is, and I know you can file one, but you do realize that you only file that in preparation for a lawsuit, which you've admitted yourself you don't have the money for and don't plan on engaging in.
Sure.
So you just filed a cease and desist and then got mad that I talked about it?
Who wants to play fucking Fortnite since you won't make your point? I've yet to get an answer to my questions that I've been asking for like.
We're moving on from the gore room, dude.
Are we?
It's a moot point, yeah.
Oh, it's a moot point because you want to win.
Well,
on
we've
something.
already yelled at each other
Austin
for a while and
please
didn't get
just shut up.
anywhere. So, like, do you like? I don't really want to go back to just us yelling past
How
each
about
other.
you keep my name out of your mouth and I leave you alone too, and then we.
Homie, you've been calling me a pedophile defender for like months, and now that you're getting backlash, now that everyone is turning against you, like now that you're losing your mods, now that you're losing your community.
Mods. What are you talking about? What mod? What mod have I lost?
Homie, you'll know.
Oh, I'll know. So you're threatening me again.
I'm not threatening you, man. I mean, what other people choose to do is up to them.
Oh, I'm so terrified.
I'm not trying to terrify you, dude. I'm just saying that you've been here on this crusade trying to paint me as this person who uses autism to deflect from criticism, as someone who, like,
you're also a predator yourself in that aspect. That's ableist as fuck, homie. You call autism a mental illness and a fucking disability on you. It's kind of sad.
All right, so it seems to me like this conversation is not really getting anywhere.
I'm just saying he keeps bringing it back to the gore point. I mean, like, there's not much I can say. I think that there is enough proof. I've seen it with my own eyes.
I guess I feel like that is the main that is the main thing to talk about. I have one question for you, Moth. Sabox in chat said, "Why did Moth say Scare Theater admitted to downloading Daisy's destruction?" I'm curious what your response would be there.
Yeah, are you gonna sue him too?
I don't know if I said that, but he claims to have known the only source of where it turned up, supposedly, even though it was widely traded publicly everywhere. A simple Google search of the case can find that out, but maybe he just doesn't know. I don't really care.
The video was made in like 2017, dude.
My favorite part is when he said he never watched me, but you threw him in there just for credibility's sake.
No, I threw him in there because that's why I believed you might have had access to Daisies, because you said you saw it on 4chan a while ago, and Scared
you were
Theater.
To smear hard, dude.
You gotta shut the fuck up. The Scared Theater said that when in 2017, as far as his knowledge, the only time Daisies was leaked was in a downloadable format. So I figured that you thought that there might have been a gore video on 4chan, and you went to go download it, and then you realized that it was more fucked up than it actually wrong. But I showed that clip to prove why I thought that, and then went on to say that I think this guy's just an edgelord who's a liar. So obviously I'm not saying that you own Daisies. I make it very bluntly clear at multiple points that I say that I don't think you had Daisies, that I don't think you watch it, but that I think you've been contradictory, which you have.
Boy, you have a really weird, endearing way of referring to that shit. So when is this going to end? Is my question. Since
I feel like there's not really any. I'm
doomed. Like I'm guts now, branded by the fucking.
No, just stop calling people a pedophile.
Here's my question. Here's my question for you.
Don't watch my Twitter if you have me blocked, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that's something you could do. You talk about me all the time.
You have a choice.
Yeah, but you
had a choice not to watch
a channel with over 400,000 followers is constantly talking about me, saying that like I'm an incel, calling me a predator.
You won't get rid of me.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna fucking look at the peanut gallery. It's kind of fucking funny.
Oh, but you can't keep your mouth shut, even though you've been begged to yourself.
Buddy, you've been the one who's.
I'm not your buddy, guy. I will let you know that now.
Everything I do is reactionary.
Wow, that's what abusers say a lot.
So I'm like, I don't know you. I can't. I'm not your boyfriend, dude. I'm not abusing you.
I wouldn't fucking Adderall-ridden gerbil.
So you're now bringing up the medication, like medication I don't take.
I feel like this conversation is really getting nowhere. I guess
it isn't.
All I can really say is I'd like to see your
maybe another time.
I'd like to see your final.
I just want proof. I would love to see one thing that I would like to do before we like end this is like he's called me like a pedo defender. He said that like I'm friends with Fergie. I just like, you know, he's asked me to present proof a lot. I would like any proof that I'm like doing this. I would like proof that, you know, that the docs was sent by Spinling. I would like proof for any of the shit that he's like said today. Because like if he's willing to say it here, then like clearly, you know, there's something to it. And I mean, like, you know, I'm a pedophile defender. Lazy's a pedophile defender. Like you know, like fucking Slime Beast is a fucking pedophile according to you. And I would just like to see what's your like proof, like not your words, like a screenshot, video, like you know, like was he sexting a minor? Like
you of that. So I mean, you watched him allegedly, but then now you haven't.
You don't show screenshots in your videos. You just kind of say it, dude.
I kind of find it weird too that you graze all. You graze over Lolly and shit too, and you don't consider that pedophilia.
I don't watch Lolly and
I didn't say that.
Well, Chris is ace and doesn't like do porn, so like I don't.
You make yourself sound dumb throwing shit out like that. Like,
I'm not. I'm just saying you literally take a picture of like this dude liking a post 15 years ago and say that he's been stalking this lady for 20 or like 15 years or whatever, and that he's like a pedophile trying to molest her over a fucking like.
That's
like where's
what the actual fuck? This is intense. This turned into physical contact. Like I'm gonna. Whoa. You didn't watch the video, so I'm gonna tell you what you told me. Go watch the video. It's in there.
So you don't have any proof right now
that's
that
what I've
Slime
asked you
Beast is a
proof.
pedophile and acted inappropriately
I have
with this
provided
minor.
proof in the video, but I've
In the
asked you
proof.
proof.
Okay,
You
so this is
show
really
a-
not, guys. This is really not going anywhere. You're not really having a productive
What do we do then?
conversation.
Because I want to fucking end it at this rate.
Here's what I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask that
I got
you
my
make.
answer.
I'm gonna ask that you make your closing statements. I don't want you to necessarily respond to each other in their closing statements from what you were just talking about. I'm asking that you make your closing statement about each other, about your thoughts on this drama, and then I think, in the interest of both of you, this is my recommendation. I don't think you're necessarily going to take it, but my recommendation is that you both go your separate ways, because I don't think this has been productive. I don't think that even if you are trying to do the right thing, TCR, it's done that much good right now. So my recommendation.
I already got what I want.
Okay.
I know you heard.
Okay, guys, just stop. My recommendation is that you stop talking about each other. You stop tweeting about each other. My recommendation is that you stop. I don't know what happened with Slime Beast. Maybe it's best to stop talking about that. I don't really know what the deal is there. I think what you should do is we're going to have our closing statements. Last time we had the statement thing, I let Creepy go first. I'm going to let Moth go first. Then Creepy will have a statement, and that'll be it. And we're going to say bye, and then I'm going to go piss, and I'm going to play fucking Fortnite and jerk off, okay? So we're going to start. We're going to start with Moth. Moth, give your statement. I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to give you this. I think 60 seconds sounds fair. So I'm going to give you each 60 seconds. And at the end of that 60 seconds, what we're going to do is move to the next person. I'm going to say, okay, time to wrap up. We're going to move to the next person. And that's how we're going to do it. Is that cool?
Good to me.
Okay. Let me get my clock app open. Timer. What the fuck is... Dude, I fucking hate Apple. Fucking... Whoever made this is a fucking idiot. Clock. Chat, hope you're doing well.
They're disappointed that we didn't twerk off, and I'm kind of disappointed too. No one we won on Fortnite either. Only way I'm doing that is we do no build.
True.
I love no build.
All right, got my clock right here. All right, we're gonna start your thing, and Moth, your statement is gonna start in 3, 2, 1.
The whole point for me, the proof is in the pudding. The claims were made from 2021, but no proof was provided beyond 2021. There's no dates of any of these supposed links in my Discords. Just out of context nonsense. Can I self-plug? I don't have anything else now. There's nothing nasty to say. I don't have nothing to fucking say beyond that. The proof is in the pudding. Just go watch videos on it and make your own decisions. It's pretty clear in my opinion. Especially after the stream. Holy shit.
Okay. That's your statement?
Use code plagued on Fortnite.
All right. We're gonna stop. Reset. Creepy, I'm gonna start your statement. Are you ready to give yours? 3.
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
Okay, so I think that the best way to look at this is as follows. When you're looking at the line of evidence, Moth could have proved himself innocent here on multiple occasions, but every time he's had an opportunity to prove himself innocent by showing, evidence, it mysteriously gets deleted, and then he hides behind the fact that I don't have proof. Going back to the very beginning, right before he did his first live stream, this guy literally starts a live stream. He goes through his Discord showing that the secret video room isn't there and hasn't existed in a long time. But if you look at the audit log that was leaked on Twitter, it's quite clear that he literally deleted it right before the stream and made this performative act. I guess the point is that this guy's deleting evidence and then saying that it doesn't exist. Therefore, you can't call me out. And that's kind of lame.
Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you both for coming on.
Sorry for the shit show, Tom.
It's okay. Thanks for the content.
I honestly wish I could have been a better host. All
right, Moth, is there anything you want to say before I get out of here?
I guess not. If you want any other updates on that shit, just follow my Twitter. I talk about it, unfortunately. Or at least it's there. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But it's there. Okay. And the videos.
All right.
Proof in the pudding.
Well, see you later, buddy. Good luck. Is that the content you guys wanted? Holy shit, dude. When was the last debate I had like that? When was the last debate I had like that, man? I can't remember the last one we had that was like that. Fucking just anal rape the entire time. Oh my god. All right. Well, I wasn't lying. I am going to go piss, but I will be back. Yeah, I'm going to piss and then I'll be back and then I'll play Fortnite and I'll take callers in the server. Smaggle's on, so I think we can do that.